Hi, this is Rebecca Vandersice. This has been my new project, and I want to show you that I have been connecting things from my past to now. So I read a blog post on Tori's website, Camp Care Studio, and she reminded me that Tisha Moore had shown how to make a journal with paper that was 22 by 30. I happen to have some from years ago, and then I was thinking, how many people wouldn't have paper that big? So that's where this project started. So let's talk about Tisha Moore first. Here are two books that she had printed of her journal. You can see it has her journal pages inside. And lots and lots of ideas. Remember, it's 13 years ago. So 13, I can't hardly believe it. Okay, here's another one. So I have issue 1 and 3, but I know there's others. All these different journal pages, lots and lots of work. So I used her idea that was on YouTube, where she started with 22 by 30 paper, and it tells how to cut it up and fix it. So I used some old paper I had that hadn't been used, knowing that lots and lots of layers would be on it. So it ends up being 8, trying to think, 8 by 10, I think. So how many people would have paper that big? Maybe some people don't. So here's some paper I had from when I was teaching school, and this paper is 11 by 15. Obviously, my journal will be smaller, and bigger is always better, right? With paper anyway, and with drawing. So if you had a piece of paper that was 11 by 15, you could cut it in half. This is the long way. You could cut it in half here, and presto changeo, here it is. So then the next thing would be to fold it on these lines. So if you had cut up 2 sheets of paper, you could put together something that had layers. I think that what I would do, oh, I know, maybe like this. Well, I'm going to take it apart, I think, and put it together differently. But you can see what I could make some pockets. And pockets are what I was thinking about. So here is a book. When I was taking a book making class on Beaver Islands, we heard about this book. It's by Shireen Laplatz, Laplatz. And it has a lot of different ideas about secret compartments. So I want you to just put this in your hat and let it brew. So I think we could have thought of that, but some of them are really a little more interesting. Here's a little book right here. And then lots of information. Here's one that I wanted to show you. So here's a book in here. Oh, and look, it's even connected so you can't lose it. Lots of different kind of books. I used to do more with paper for a while. And now I'm back to it. So this one opens this way. So I'm going to hold it this so you can see. All right. Connections. All these different projects. Here's another. So when you make a journal, you can make it any way you want, and you can use other paper to add your parts in between here, and you can figure it out a little at a time. Kind of fun. So I have talked about Tori from Camp Care Studio, Tisha Moore, and her journals and how to cut her paper, and then my idea of using 11 by 15 paper. Rebecca Studio. Thanks. Bye.